Sign language was my first language. My mom taught me simple signs, just how to say milk and how to say hungry and more. It's hard, coming back after school, knowing you're not going home. And there's some nights where I just couldn't sleep and I'd cry, and it was just really hard.
I was taught as a child that there are two great commandments, and one of them is love one another. When I retired, I started thinking, okay, what do I want to do in the next phase of my life? My community just led me to doing volunteer work, and I ended up with Red Cross. There's always something that's going to be happening that we need to be prepared for, and that will require a cadre of volunteers to have an effective response.
What I remember was waking up to our truck rocking back and forth sideways. My first thought, we were getting attacked.
We both woke up, looked at each other, and said, it's an earthquake.
We had a 6.0 earthquake in the Napa American Canyon area about 3:20 this morning.
There was no power whatsoever throughout the whole city. My mom was crying. At that moment, we didn't know what to do. We were lost.
Well, I got to the Red Cross office. Someone said that the focus now was at the shelter.
Went to California Road and we saw lights.
Red Cross signifies to me that help is on the way. We are there for all humanity.
I saw Red Cross logos on some trailers, and at that moment in my head, it just felt safe.
So when we're setting up a shelter, we're trying to provide for the needs of the client. This is going to be their home for a while, and we want them to feel as comfortable and as home-like as they can in a very abnormal situation. We try to make the atmosphere be warm and welcoming to them.
There's food up against a wall next to a kitchen, and they gave us cots to sleep inside. And the Red Cross shelter, it did feel like a sign of hope.
I had a chance to drive around, and I was amazed. I saw the Presbyterian church with the tall spire with all the beautiful stained glass windows broken. Red Cross shelters remain open as long as there's a need. I have had reports that by the end of the duration of the shelter, that over 400 people had been served in overnight stays.
Today, I'm living in a comfortable home. Coming back and just that smell of my mom's cooking and the fresh vacuumed carpet, it just really felt like a real home.
In terms of response to disaster, we're all in it together.
When I see that there's a catastrophe and I see that there's a Red Cross there, I know that it's a place for hope for people.
Red Cross is everywhere, every time. It's just waiting to respond.